Yellow friends, welcome back to Pinch's class. My name is still Job Joram. I am here with worksheet 2 P6 and P7 SST subject. For those who are joining us for the very first time, you need to first get the worksheet and do the exercise, and then you can watch the video to mark yourself. Getting our worksheets is very easy. Just contact us on the contacts on your screen. Let's go straight away to SST subject. Remember, SST comes with religious education. So let's start with our SST. Part 1, number 1A. Sam Tesa 1 invited the missionaries to Buganda because he thought they would protect his kingdom against Bunyoro kingdom. He also expected to get guns from them. He also wanted to get trading partners. Yes. Then number 1B. Number 1B, the missionaries preached against African culture, and they also refused to give Mutesa 1 guns. That's why he really hated them so much. Let's go to number 2A. Number 2A, the ministry that prepares a national budget in Uganda is known as the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Yes, it's known as the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Then Part 2B, the reason why a national budget is prepared every year is to enable the government to plan and manage its financial resources. Another one, to support the various programs and projects, and another one, to promote the development of the country. Yes, that is number 2B. Then number 2C. Number 2C, the part of a surplus budget heavier than the other is known as the income. So the income is heavier than the expenditure. That is known as a surplus budget. Let's go to number 3A. Number 3A, those guys of those friends of yours, the Bachuizi. Okay. They introduced iron smelting. Those people were very important to us. They also introduced coffee growing. They introduced pottery. They introduced the long-horned cattle. They were really very important to us. And then number 3B, why did Bunyoro Chitara Empire collapse? One, it was too large for it to be led by one king. And another one, they experienced internal and external wars which could not enable them to stay for long, and even the outbreak of famine, the outbreak of diseases, the coming of Luo Babito also led to the collapse of Bunyoro Chitala Empire. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, a national constitution is a set of laws by which a country is governed. So a national constitution is a set of laws by which a country is governed. Then 4B, a national constitution is really important to the country because it helps to rule the country. It helps the governor to govern the country, and even it also protects people's rights. It also promotes democracy because people will really pass through the constitution to know their rights and even to practice democracy. Then part C for number 4. 4C, it's going to be executive. Which arm of the government is fully responsible for protecting the laws is known as the executive. And then number 5A, climate is the average weather condition of a place recorded for a long period of time. Climate is the average weather condition of a place recorded for a long period of time. And then number 5B, factors that affect the climate, we have human activities. And this one has really caused a lot of trouble in the world today. Human activities like deforestation, and then nature of the vegetation, and another one is altitude. Yes, remember, areas with high altitude experience cool climate. Okay, let's go to number 5C. The type of climate described as hot and wet throughout the year is known as equatorial climate. So equatorial climate is hot and wet throughout the year. Then the last part for SST, that is 6, we have 6A. 6A, economic importance of game parks. Game parks are a source of income through tourism. You see those tourists there, they have visited a game park there. They are also a source of employment to the people, like the tour guides in those areas. They get money and they are employed and get money. Then 6B, tourism is regarded as an invisible item of trade because tourism earns government foreign exchange without exporting any physical goods. So the people just come to watch the tourist attraction sites. So and of course they do not take it away. Yes, people just watch and then they go away, but the government still gets what? Revenue. And then the last part for SST, that is 6C, the game park that is famous for flamingo birds in East Africa is known as Lake Nakuru. You can see Lake Nakuru there, and and the flamingo birds. Okay, now let's go to the next part of SST. Remember, we said SST comes with religious education, so we have either part for Christianity and or part for Muslim, but you are free to answer any as long as you know them, but of course you're not supposed to answer both of them. Let's start with number 7, either part A. One becomes a member of God's family through baptism. Yes, after being baptized, you become a member of God's family. And then 7B, Christians receive Holy Communion to remember Jesus' blood and body which he sacrificed on the cross for the sins. Yes, so that's why people receive Holy Communion, to remember that. Then number 7C, symbols of a Christian family. We have the Bible. You should have a Bible, rosary for the Catholics and others, and even the cross. Okay, let's go to part 7 or part A. Why do Muslims give zakat? You remember, zakat is used to feed the poor. So they want to feed the poor and then even to get blessings from Allah. So the Muslims really pay to get blessings. And then 7B, or two groups of people that should receive zakat: the sick and even the orphans. It is the sick and the orphans, and even the elderly, those elderly who cannot do any work, like they are really very old people. Let's go to the last part, number 8, for either. The 4 gospel books are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Yes, those are the 4 gospel books. And for the 8 or, we have impurities. Impurities are very many, but we're going to list some here. We have alcohol, pork, blood, urine, vomit, feces. That's it for P6 and P7 Worksheet 2 SST subject. We hope to hear from you. You can reach us on our different social media platforms. They all start with Pinch's class. See you in our next video, and for now we're saying ciao ciao.